9 masculine traits that separate men from boys. All qualities vary. A man can be disciplined in one area but not another. Some of his friends find him attentive and nice. He might be macho in one area and emasculated in another. Masculinity isn't a thing you can't perform masculinity curls to feel manlier. It's your lifelong views and habits. Once you know this, and recognize that masculinity is about character and deeds, not personality or genetics, you'll realize being manly is a choice. This isn't a one-time decision. Rather, it's a daily choice. These decisions and qualities define men. Men are daring, boys are status quo. Life is an adventure or nothing, Keller. You were raised to go to college, get high grades, get a decent corporate position with a pension and 401k, marry Becky from accounting, have 2.5 kids, retire, and die. If a man wants this, it's okay. After counseling hundreds of guys, I know we're not comfortable with the current quo. We don't want to get up, go to a job we detest, come home, drink, have subpar sex, and repeat. We aim to create, explore, and live on the frontier. We want to be in the arena, covered in blood, sweat, and tears as we pursue our goals. Instead, society has taught us to play it safe, to sit still, shut up, and obey. We're trained to shun risk, danger, and aliveness. To live a numb life where we never risk failure or rejection because it's too hazardous and we could be wounded. When a guy lives like this for too long, his soul rots. He loses self-respect and belief in his capacity to make a good life. Men we respect, adore, and envy are risk takers. They don't settle for a socially acceptable existence or someone else's concept of success. They oppose the established quo and proclaim, "I'll find a way." This doesn't imply you must fly to a war zone, fight in the UFC, or drive a Formula One vehicle to be a true guy. You risk living on your terms. For other guys, this means quitting a job they loathe to start a business. For others, it's a travel and cultural immersion. For others, it means eschewing consumerism and money for service. Men are distinguished from boys by their readiness to accept the call to adventure and follow their hearts. Men embrace growth pain, boys seek comfort before achieving something big. Your comfort zone must be shaken. Louis Ray. We're dying from comfort. We live in a society where the smallest problems can be fixed with the push of a button or the swipe of a credit card, infinite entertainment, same-day shipping, meal delivery, and plentiful access to sweet foods, hard-hitting pharmaceuticals, and porn showers us with undeserved dopamine. Modern men's problem isn't luxuries or vices. Our lifestyles are designed to minimize everyday suffering. Hot water, AC, Amazon Prime, and social media are fine. When a guy grows too comfortable without immediate repercussions, he loses his edge. We've forgotten as a culture that life isn't easy. Pain and suffering are part of a rich, complete existence. We've grown accustomed to easy solutions and view everything that demands effort or sacrifice as an annoyance. Everything worthwhile is unpleasant, though. Adversity and suffering make trips worthwhile. We grow through suffering. We improve. Stronger. Stronger. How many men do you admire live comfortably? How many sat on the sidelines, Bud Light in hand, watching Netflix originals and doing the easy thing? None. Men we respect and try to emulate do hard things. Because they were ready to endure and embrace discomfort, we respect great business people, world-class sportsmen, best-selling writers, and adventurers. You and they both agree. Rejection is difficult on the path to discovering the lady of your dreams. It's unpleasant to establish a successful business or profession doing what you love. Building a robust body and living a long, healthy life is uncomfortable. It's worthwhile. Embrace the discomfort of new travels if you've lost your fire and spark. This doesn't imply you need to practice jujitsu, run a marathon, or take cold showers every day of the year. It means you must consistently perform hard things to reach your potential to avoid the curse of comfort. 3. Men rule their bodies, boys are slaves. No guy can be a physical training amateur. It's a tragedy if a guy ages without witnessing his body's beauty and strength. Tilda Socrates. Your body is life. Without it, your effect and legacy are unattainable. True masculinity requires physical mastery. Pseudo-masculinity commentators disregard this trait's complexity. Mastering the physical arena of life isn't about how many plates you bench or how quickly you can run a mile. This attribute involves utilizing your body to live fully. We didn't evolve to spend hours on the couch or our MacBooks. We evolved to run, climb, play, battle, and live in the actual world. Physical mastery isn't about being larger or stronger than others. To be free from disease, decay, and pain, and to enjoy life. The plain, politically incorrect reality is that physical health increases happiness. Because health is everything. It lets you travel on adventures, have mind-blowing sex, and follow your aspirations. When a guy focuses on and preserves his health, everything improves. Without him, everything suffers. Being manly doesn't entail becoming a bodybuilder, martial artist, or athlete. Only that you prioritize your health. Train to become stronger, quicker, and more resilient. Instead of manufactured junk, eat things that grew from the ground or had a heartbeat. Instead of watching billions, recover entirely. Build a body that serves you instead of one that traps you in pain, tiredness, and drugs. 4. Men respond emotionally, and boys react. There's a gap between stimuli and response. We pick our answer in that place. Our progress and freedom rely on our response. Frankel. Sadness, love, fear. Men aren't weak or feminine because of these sentiments. Humanize him. We're just cogs without them. Existing isn't living. Boys and men handle emotions differently. Boys impulsively behave. Men decide. Emotions dominate boys. Men run them. The ability to manage and respond to emotions will determine a man's life. Men and boys have similar feelings. They're both angry, embarrassed, depressed, or resentful. How people handle that experience differs. When provoked, a guy stays grounded. He considers before speaking or acting. He replies based on his ideals. Unmotivated men behave anyhow. When upset, he replies calmly despite the need to hit someone. When he's scared, he pushes on, trusting himself. Boys behave impulsively when triggered. They're violent and aggressive when furious. Unmotivated people don't behave. Fear keeps people from living the life they want. Boys let their emotions dictate their life. Men keep their authority and respond depending on their ideals and life vision. 5. Professional men, amateur boys. To act on ambition is to embrace our soul's calling. Not pursuing our desire is to turn our backs on ourselves and our purpose. Pressfield Stephen. Professionalism isn't a result of your job or money balance. It's a lifestyle. Amateurs behave when inspired. Professionals operate without emotion. Amateurs avoid their calling and potential to escape failure and rejection. Failure and rejection are part of the road to success, say professionals. Amateurs blame their mediocrity and failure on heredity, talent, and personality. What one guy can accomplish, another can do. If it's been done before, do it again. Men are amateurs. They discuss plans. They tweet. Their business ideas are tweeted. Inaction. They make excuses to avoid achieving their goals. I'd start a business, but. I'd see her, but. I'd relocate, but. Man must become pro to live completely. He must follow his calling. Abandoning justifications and ignoring others' viewpoints. Then his life starts. 6. Boys seek external approval, and men are self-reliant. Only you can find tranquility. Emerson Raff. Nice guys and people pleasers crave approval. They require validation from their girlfriend, parents, friends, and society. They're manly. Them. Grounded guys produce internal approval. They know what they value in their life goal and they won't compromise for others' favor. In the name of acceptability, a nice person will alter his mind, pursue a profession he dislikes, or marry a lady he doesn't love. He'll sacrifice himself for others' opinions even if it means losing control of himself. Real men don't. They accept that others won't always understand them. They may abandon careers millions of men would kill for because it doesn't fulfill them. Even if their parents and friends love her, he may break up with a wonderful lady because he's settling. They may burn everything they own and start anew, even if society says they should be thankful and cease behaving entitled. Men who are grounded recognize they alone are accountable for their life's results and that someone will always disapprove of their actions. They don't let others' thoughts and beliefs govern their life. This doesn't mean masculinity means being contrarian or dismissing knowledge. A fully lived life involves self-trust and the ability to confront criticism and condemnation. Men respect the feminine, and boys deify it. A man should explore the world and his lady not for selfish gain or pleasure, but to amplify love, openness, and depth data. Boys see women as sexual conquests for pleasure and validation. Both nice guys and bad boys are guilty. Both utilize femininity to feel enough. Despite different techniques, their aims are the same. Nice males beg, pander, and pretend to sleep with women so they may feel manly. They elevate women's sentiments, views, and behaviors. Bad dudes use women to display their machismo. They perceive women as objects to conquer and sleep with many to prove they're true guys. Neither do grounded men. He respects women as equals and doesn't consider them as toys or deities. He appreciates his partner's feminine characteristics and recognizes their variances give flavor to life. He understands that combining the masculine and feminine will enhance their lives, therefore he acts accordingly. He may marry one lady or date several. He does so with authenticity and a yearning for true connection, love, and aliveness. Men seek service, boys recognition. Service to others is earthly rent. Ali. True fulfillment can only be found in service, despite our hyper-individualist culture. In aiding your fellow humanity and transcending your ego. This doesn't mean your wants are less important than others. Joy and meaning come from what you provide the world, not what it offers you. Boys simply care about their egos and prestige. As long as they receive what's theirs, they don't care whom they hurt. For success, they'll lie, cheat, and steal. They alienate and repel those who could have benefited them. Men know that helping others helps them the most. They want to improve the world for everyone. They cooperate, not compete. They know doing what's right, even when it's hard, is macho conduct. Men accept their mortality, boys hide from it. All men die, not all men live. Wallace. Whatever you do, you'll die. It's unavoidable. The typical human life lasts 4,000 weeks before it's over. To make matters worse, no one knows how much time we have left. In the big scheme of the cosmos, none of us matter. This is freeing. Because you can live your way. Risk. To follow your path and make the most of the life we have. Most guys attempt to avoid this. Assuming plenty of time to do, be, and experience whatever they want. True guys live with urgency. Knowing that tomorrow isn't certain. They live without fear or remorse. Living, loving, and laughing passionately. Life's brevity makes it so valuable. And knowing we're all doomed. How you die is irrelevant. How you live matters. Next. Becoming a manly and grounded guy isn't easy. It's not for the faint-hearted or those afraid to leave their comfort zone. If what I shared today resonated with you, I urge you to watch this free course I put together to help guys become the strongest versions of themselves. I offer some of the most significant truths I've learned after counseling thousands of guys for a decade. It may be uncomfortable and test your beliefs. If you follow what we teach, your life will change forever.